What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. I'm your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, aka Mental Healness from TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You know where to find me at. If this is your first time seeing my face, I am a diagnosed narcissist. I have narcissistic personality disorder. I've been in psychotherapy since October of 2017, and I'm maintaining. I'm not healing. I'm not recovered. I'm just a narcissist in therapy. For clarification, the point of my entire platform of 700,000 on TikTok and growing is to bring awareness to narcissistic personality disorder and get more people into therapy, if possible. I've got a few, and also bring awareness to said disorder, and in the process validate, the victims and survivors of this disorder. Today's episode is going to be about your greatest power against a narcissist. So if you can't leave a narcissist, if you're stuck in a relationship with a narcissistic person, you're trying to make it work, just leaving is not an option. Because guess what, y'all? I know everybody can't leave. I don't judge anybody. I'm just here to speak my perspective. Your greatest power against a narcissist is your reactions. Not reacting is the greatest power you can have against a narcissist. Let me repeat it one more time for the people in podcast land, up close to the mic. Not reacting is your greatest power against a narcissist. Because if a narcissist cannot trigger you, they cannot control you. The point of a narcissist, the point they come home, belittle you, they go out, belittle you, they inside, they dog whistle, they try to trigger you. The point is to get a reaction out of you, because your reactions give the narcissist power. Because I think this is my definition. This is not my definition. This is my perspective. I think most narcissists cannot control our own emotions. We have a lot of trouble with emotional regulation. So what we do is we try to control everybody else's around us. We try to control everybody else's emotions. We try to control everybody around us. We try to control everybody else's emotions to make us feel better about ourselves. So if I can't feel happiness and sadness and all the other stuff, I want to make you feel happiness and sadness. So in the beginning of a relationship, the idealization phase, when a narcissist is love bombing you to, the moon and back, when a narcissist is love bombing you to the moon and back, and you don't know what to do, their point is to make you the happiest person on the planet. Their point is to make you feel like you're the only one. Their point is to make you feel like you've met your soulmate. And I tell this to people all the time, if you the way to spot a narcissist. In the beginning, it's just take your time. That's one of the best ways to spot a narcissist, is to slow down, take your time, be careful, slow down. And I say this right here, don't react and set boundaries. So in the beginning, if they tell you they love you in 2 or 3 weeks, a month in, they saying I love you and they want to spend the rest of their life with you, hey, I can see myself spending the rest of my life with you. Hey, we're going to be together forever. Your response to their question should be, or their statement should be, okay, cool. Why do we need to rush forever? Why are we rushing? If we got all eternity, why are we rushing? If I'm your soulmate, why are we rushing? If we are that compatible, why do we need to rush into everything? A normal person, their answer would be, okay, I understand. We are kind of moving fast. Dang, we can slow it down. You're right. We do have. If we're gonna be together forever, then we should, we can take things slow and still get to the same point. A narcissist, the answer is going to be, why not rush it? If we rush it and we go faster, then we have more time to spend together. It just makes sense, right? So why we want to slow down? Why slow down forever? You want to slow down? You want to speed up? Why you want to slow down forever? Let's get to the point faster. I like going fast. Speed is the weapon of a narcissist. It just is, y'all. It just is. So that's them pushing back on the boundary. It doesn't seem like much. It doesn't seem like much at first, but that's a narcissist pushing against a boundary that you set at the beginning, and that sets a precedence. They'll continue to do it. So not reacting. Don't react. If they push back against that boundary, you can either cut that person off or just keep that boundary in place. Not react. If a narcissist comes home with a long day at work, both of y'all worked a long hard day. You met at the house. Both of y'all let's say both of y'all had the same job. Let's say do the same thing, but somehow the narcissist, their job is more important than yours. So you come home, both of y'all tired from the same job. You get home, kick your shoes off, and the narcissist automatically starts arguing with you about something. And you try to argue back, and their response is, I had a long day at work. I don't want to talk right now. You just didn't have a long day at work. If a narcissist is coming home poking you, trying to get you to explode, reactive abuse. If you don't know what reactive abuse is when a narcissist continuously pokes you in order to get a reaction out of you, in order to make you, in order to trigger you to explode. If they are continuously doing that, don't react. Gray rock. I tell people all the time, you can't leave that person. If you don't know how to leave, you cross the country, you're overseas, you're financially abused, to control your reactions, because that's one of the first things you can learn how to do to deal with a narcissist, is to literally control your reactions. That's all you got to do. Like, if they're yelling and screaming at you, say your piece, agree, okay, cool, peace out. You don't have to, like, don't engage. A narcissist, like, we want you to engage with us so we can argue with you and talk you down and feel superior to you. If you're not engaging with us, it's not fun. Like, you can make us feel superior really, really quick, or just shut us down really, really quick. Just say, okay, thanks. Okay, I agree. Agree. Leave them alone. Do not engage. Don't react. When they say something, if you tell them not to say something, like, hey, I don't like when you when you call me that pet name right there. It's kind of inappropriate. And they keep continuously saying that. Don't react. Just ignore it. If they call you that, just don't react. Ignore it, because now they're doing it intentionally. That's how you can test it. Set a boundary. They just want a reaction out of you, because if you react, he's like, hey, I thought I asked you not to call me that. It's like, why are you so sensitive? So now you reacted. Now you're already in a deficit because you reacted to that person. Do not react. Control your reactions. I know it's easier said than done. I know you'll be like, but it's so hard when they keep poking you, doing it all the time. I know. I understand. I'm one of the pokers. I know how to poke people. I want to know how to push all your buttons. Like, the narcissist, like, that's why I call this series the Narcissist Code. Because I know the buttons to push. I know how to unlock the padlock to get into the narcissist's chest. That's why I said the narcissist code. So the narcissist, when they're first meeting you, like when we are first meeting you and engaging with you, we want to learn how to push your buttons. We want to learn how you push your buttons to make you happy. We want to know the code to make you happy. We want to know the code to make you sad. We want to know the code to make you cry. We want to know the code to put you down when we need to. We want to know the code to put you in your place when we need to, easily, with just a few words. Shut up. That's why your mom didn't want you. That's why your dad didn't want you. Something very, very evil and grotesque. You mean nothing is off limits when especially if they told you some deep dark secret, like about something that's terrible that happened to you in childhood, and they throw it at you in the heat of a moment, because a narcissist will do that. A narcissist will weaponize we will literally weaponize your trauma against you. So if your mom passed away early or something like that, I wish you would die like your mom. Like, goodness gracious. I see why your mom did this to herself to get away from you. I understand your mom now. Something evil like that. They'll throw it at you in a moment and don't react, because you know how to. In that moment, when they say stuff like that, they mean it. When a narcissist says stuff like that, we mean it. It's not a joke. It's not. You're not too sensitive. If your mom or dad passed away, and you say a statement like that, we mean it in that moment. We just do. You don't react though. Because your reactions, your tears, your screaming, your rage, your pressure, that right there is the goal. That's what the narcissist wants to get you to. Please control your reactions. I'm just telling you, because I'm just thinking about it right now, like getting people to react, poking people buttons. Like sometimes you see narcissists online, they do it all the time. They post stuff all the time to trigger people, to get reactions out of people. I think they call it rage harvesting. Like when they just post stuff intentionally to get people mad as hell, to trigger people, to get people to comment and engage with their stuff. And people do it on TikTok all the time. TikTok banning more and more people for that right now, because people are mass reporting people's accounts and stuff like that. But you know, people do it on YouTube all the time. They'll say some outrageous statement to get people, to trigger people. You know, if people don't react, guess what? That's a perfect example right there. If you don't react to something triggering, something puts on social media, and you know it's intentionally disingenuous, you know that person probably really doesn't feel that way. They're just posting stuff for likes and views. If you don't react and give it likes and views, guess what? That person doesn't have any power, just like dealing with a narcissist. Your reactions are your power. Your reactions are your control. That's why I said you have to take back your power by taking back your reactions, changing the code, changing the button configuration. The narcissist has been studying you for however long y'all been together. That's how long the narcissist has been studying you. I'm a great studier. I'm a great studier. I love people. That's one of my things. That's one of my addictions. My addiction is people. I like to know what makes people tick. I love it. If you like it, I love it. You know what I mean? If you like it, I love it. That's exactly what it is right there. So you control your reactions, you control your power. That's 100% what you have to do. You have to be able to control your reactions. If you are stuck in a relationship with a narcissist, if you don't want to leave, if you can't get that person to therapy, if you can't do anything else, the only thing you can do is change yourself by taking the power back from them and giving it to yourself, controlling your reactions. If they're yelling and screaming at you, try not to cry. Try to just remain calm, look them dead in their face, and disengage from them. Like, okay, so you feel that way, and walk off. Y'all take your power back, control your reactions. When you get to that point of pure zen, and you disarm them, how can they attack you if they are disarmed? You know what I mean? You can take your power back. That's all it's about. I love power. Look, y'all, I'm power hungry. I'm a narcissist. I love power. You know what I mean? I saw a statement I shared on Facebook a couple of years ago about power and control and stuff like that. I was like, dang, this was like I was like, hey, I wrote that. Because I read a lot of books, y'all. And I know a lot of people ask me how I got to this point right here. Like, how did you get to this point right here? That's what the main question. I guess people want their narcissistic exes or current person to be like me. I want to be. How can I get them like you? I've been on this pathway for a long time, y'all. Because like I've been over a decade of self betterment and self development, reading and listening to Tony Robbins, reading the Bible. Because I always knew something was wrong with me. Something wrong. I always knew I was different. You know what I mean? So I was always trying to be. I've been ambitious to try to fill this hole in me. I was trying to fill this hole with success and fill this hole with, women and different things like accolades. I've been trying to do this so much, y'all. I've been on this journey for so long that when my wife screamed, she didn't just say, "Hey, babe, I think you might be a narcissist." She's like, "You're an effing narcissist. It's hard living with you." She screamed at me. It wasn't in like a term of endearment. I knew she was being insulting when she called me. So when I looked it up and I saw the traits, I was like, "That's me," and it made sense. It gave me the answers I've always been searching for. So would it make sense to your person? Who knows? You know what I mean? And this is the quote I wrote. I wrote this quote 8 years ago. It says, "Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power." I've always been about power, y'all. Test a man's character, give him power. That's what you got to do. Anyways, y'all, I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to me. I love it. If you like it, I love it. If you listen to this on Apple Music or Apple Podcasts or whatever, hit that 5-star review. I got a lot more reviews on there, y'all. I'm truly appreciative of everybody. Even the person who tried to correct the way I say narcissist. They say, how do I say narcissist incorrectly? Y'all try to enunciate it. It's narcissist. Like, what do you think? Did I say narcissist? Like, what are y'all talking about? I saw that review. I think he still gave me 5 stars. I appreciate it. I was like, narcissist? Like, what are you talking about? Anyways, y'all, I really do appreciate all of y'all, man. Like, we're taking this thing to the top. We're helping more people. I think Tony Robbins said this. He's like, to get what you want, you have to help more people get what they want. And I'm helping so many people. I really love it. That's where I get my supply from. If everybody wondering, like, all these likes and stuff are going to your head, Lee. All these likes and appreciation. The stuff that gets me supply is when somebody comments, "Hey, Lee, you changed my life." The narcissist changed my life. The person that everybody writes off, the narcissistic person that everybody writes off in this world, it has to be a bad person, changed my life for the better. That's where I get my supply from. Because I'm just proving myself right. I'm not trying to prove y'all wrong, proving myself right. I set goals for myself. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe to this thing. Mental Healness is out. Peace.